The more that I get used to this circling, I'm moving my body, I'm rotating around. Maybe I just do it like this though. Is a good technique? No, we're learning concepts. Learn the concepts. Hard versus soft energy. Here, I circle around, come to the inside. I throw the punch, he blocks it. I have hard energy. I use soft energy to get in. I come to here. He goes to circle in, wow, elbow time, right? Or from here, I can throw a punch. There are a lot of different ways to use your Wing Chun, but when it comes down to it, you have to train it in order to learn how to apply it. A lot of people don't know what a jong is or what a dummy is. We're going to teach you how to use some applications of the dummy. I love it because of the applications that can be used from it for self-defense. That's what we use there. So I took a bit from the first and second section and also the fifth section. So first section, it's basically entry, elbow comes to the inside. I turn using my yung sama and make a jerking motion, and that's where we can create the elbow to the face. Second section, same idea, just the right hand goes first, the left hand comes to the inside. I make my jerking motion. In the fifth section, doing what's called hun sao, or circling arm or circling hand. So I'm circling, circling, circling. Get that old circle with your wood, okay? How did I use all this? This is the big thing. And this is my interpretation of it. This isn't from my Wing Chun Sifu, although he's amazing. You want to check out his skills, Google him, Sifu Chris Collins. So I went in, double pak sao entry. The reason why I like to do my pak sao entry is it keeps me safe from getting punched. If I stay out here, I have to find the hands, find the timing. The second he raises his hands, boom, I'm finding control. Now I'm using my Wing Chun skills. So the first Wing Chun skills from that fifth section of the hun sao. I'm snaking my arm to the inside. This is seen in virtually every martial art, pummeling and wrestling, clench work and Thai. So when I come to here, I'm snaking to the inside. This is kind of to distract him a bit, to get him into the left side of his body. When I throw my punch, he now is going to want to block that, or he inches the punch. The thing is, that's not Wing Chun. You're right, it's not. I'm using it to bait my Wing Chun. So now I feel this hard energy. This is kind of like the dummy arm, right? I feel this stiffness. I have to learn how to move around the dummy, and I come to the inside. Enter in my first or second section technique where my arm comes to the inside and shows control. This jerking motion or jutsao here is I'm pulling him in. I'm pulling him into that elbow. That's not going to feel so nice. So again, I enter from here. I go for my hun sao. I fire my punch. He blocks that. I use the hun sao again. You're like, hold on, Sifu Kevin. That's not a hun sao. You're not using your wrist. You're right, I'm not. Because in Wing Chun, if we go back to the dummy, what we're learning to do is to move around the dummy. I'm learning to, say for example, hun sao, my wrist comes to the inside and my shoulder and my elbow move so I can come back. So I'm doing this circling motion, circling arm, not just circling forearm. So the more that I get used to this circling, I'm moving my body, I'm rotating around. Maybe I just do it like this though. Is a good technique? No, we're learning concepts. Learn the concepts. Hard versus soft energy. Here, I circle around, come to the inside. I throw the punch, he blocks it. I have hard energy. I use soft energy to get in. I come to here. If he knows Muay Thai, he's going to want to come back and do a clench here. Then my right arm does the same thing. Now doing second section. My arm comes to here, he goes to circle in, wow, elbow time, right? Or from here, I can throw a punch. There are a lot of different ways to use your Wing Chun, but when it comes down to it, you have to train it in order to learn how to apply it. And if you don't have anybody to play with, like I got Eric, you got to go play with that big piece of wood. Stay safe out there. Thanks for watching the video. You're obviously very dedicated towards your practice of self-defense, but there's only so much that you can learn from a quick couple-minute videos, and this is why the Budo brothers and I spent some serious time and effort and put together a very, very high-quality product available on budobrothers.com. It covers all the ranges of martial arts and everything that you need to do in order to be better at your self-defense. But what it also does is it walks you through how to train it by yourself, how to train it with a partner, so that you're actually building the skills and the attributes needed for self-defense. Yes, watching the quick videos and the shorts can do a lot, but if you really want to take a deep dive and learn a lot about self-defense, This is why we made this course for you. So make sure you train your ass off. Stay safe.